Hello, it's Jung. I have another movement of the day post for you. Today's mod is going to be a variation or tweak on the wall calf stretch that we're already doing. So we had just spoken about this in the prior post. Today it's going to be tied to plantar fasciitis. But the reason why it's a great segue and an overlap from the prior post where we talked about the importance, if this was your leg and feet, where we talked about the importance of the ankle mobility, at least in the dorsiflexion status. We had paired it with the wall calf stretch because oftentimes the tightness in the calf is a culprit for why we're having issues through the ankles and the feet. So with plantar fasciitis, it also happens to be where tightness in the calf is a common reason for that issue. So what is plantar fasciitis? So if you have it, it's unmistakable that shooting pain and sharp pain in your heel. So if this was the bottom of your foot, the plantar fascia is a band of tissue that attaches at the underside of your toes, and then it's just a little strip that goes down and attaches at the heel. The only purpose of that little strip of tissue is to support your arch. But what happens when we have incorrect ankle mobility or tightness in the calves, whatever else is going up, further up, we end up asking it to hold on to more load and do more of a supporting role than it should. And so that point of attachment with the heel gets inflamed and it gets very painful and tight. So whereas there's a lot of a lot of relief for the local pain and temporary pain relief, icing it, massaging it, rolling it, what I'm going to show you is going to help fix it. Now, if you want all of the nitty gritty of how it works, then you can go straight to my favorite source for ideas and tips and drills and nitty gritty information, which is Jeff Cavalier over at athleanx.com. He is a personal trainer and physical therapist. So the physical therapist side of him is a great source of explanation that is very thorough. So you may not be interested in all that detail, so I provide you a recap, and if you trust me, then you're trusting in Jeff. So okay, so let me show you what the drill is, and this is so brilliant. I love doing this. All right, so your regular wall calf stretch, of course, just simply looks like this, where you're up against, pressing against the wall, so you have that counter pressure and then a counter force, and then you're pressing your heels down and stretching it either straight leg or bent leg, okay, to stretch the calf. Now, like I said yesterday in the last post, this is a perfectly fine stretch for the calves. However, instead of keeping our toes parallel, our legs parallel, in doing this, what we're going to do in this drill is take that front leg, so everything else remains the same in how you're stretching your calf in the back. We're going to cross over the front leg and either play around with it. You could cross it over and lean towards the front, like place your foot on the wall. I'm not going to do it here. Or cross over directly, or even try to swing it backwards. Play around with that, but the main idea is that you have this crossover action going on, which is going to shift the weight on your foot so that it rests on the outside of your working foot. What that means is that if this is the outside of your foot and you're resting on it, that means your heel is inverted, and that's exactly what we're going for. We want that inversion to create stability and give relief to the plantar fascia that's doing undue work. So give that a try. Again, mobility drills really only take about 2 to 3 minutes of work. Will provide great relief, both immediate and long term. The thing with the mobility drills also to remember is that you could keep doing it. You could do it throughout the day, throughout the week, And you'll have both immediate benefits and then that corrective benefit over time where you could hopefully eliminate an issue altogether. But I'll be here to present you one, so don't worry about that. This is Jen signing off, reminding you to start where you are, do what you can, use what you have, and move something.